Coming up on Cardinals Insider, we celebrate Adam Wainwright, the newest 200-game winner.
Looking around, seeing y'all, I just don't want to do it with anybody else, you know?
Plus,
he's one of the greatest leaders I've ever been around.
Waino's teammates discuss their love for number 50 and later look back at 20 years of pitching excellence.
Curve struck him out looking. The Cardinals are going to Michigan.
It's a farewell to Waino on a jam-packed season finale of Cardinals Insider.
I might have to go, but I won't ever be gone. St. Louis fans are one of a kind. It's time to fly.
Welcome to Cardinals Insider. I'm Ozzie Smith. It's our season finale, and our entire episode is dedicated to Adam Wainwright. We begin with the celebration of his 200th win.
What you just accomplished, not many people in the game have, and for us to be a part of it was pretty cool. The amount of dedication, the sacrifice that it takes to do this for as long as you've done it is incredible.
We've been to a lot of great celebrations in this room, and this is right up there with the best of them.
You've not only made yourself one of the greatest pitchers to ever wear a Cardinal uniform, but you've made everybody else around you better.
Looking around, seeing y'all, I just don't want to do it with anybody else, you know? And I'm glad we got to do it together. So thank y'all for helping me get there. Every single person in here had a hand in it.
But I love this city. I love being a St. Louis Cardinal, and I love that I got to play my whole career here. Thank y'all so much for embracing me. I love you.
Waino has made lots of great memories for Cardinal fans. We run through a few of them in this week's Picture This.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The Cardinals will go to the National League Championship Series. And they mob Wainwright as he goes the distance tonight.
Yeah, that's one of the highlights of my career, honestly. They were up 2-1. They were a great team that we battled all year. And I was really wanting to go out there, and I really wanted to get us that next round, obviously. But, you know, since my rookie season was the moment that everybody remembered. And so I really kind of, for my personal standpoint and professional career, I'm like, I can't have one moment my rookie season and then play for a long time and not have another one. I'm like, man, that's what I remember about that moment, is being able to pitch in front of that crowd with a great team over there on the other side and throw the whole nine, you know, and live kind of that dream that I watched Chris Carpenter do only a couple years prior. That was something that I'll never forget.
We're all set for the historic moment right here with the fans standing at Busch Stadium. Pitch one is taken for a strike. Adam Wainwright and Yadier Molina have the record of 325 starts.
Yeah, that was a record that, you know, we didn't even know was possible. I honestly believe that's a record that will never get touched. I don't even think it'll get close. I don't think anybody will come close to breaking that record. I'd be very impressed if they did. 17 years together in the same organization with a catcher. I mean, it's hard enough as a pitcher, but as a catcher, catching a guy 17 years, that's really, really rare. So just a tremendous blessing. You know, that's what I felt right there is, man, you know, what an incredible day. That day we beat the Brewers, pitched against Corbin Burns, one of the best pitchers in the game. There was a lot of special things going on, but one thing I can always say is I got a major league record that with my friend Yadi that is a pretty big deal that will never get touched. That's a cool thing for me.
It was unbelievable right here watching these guys.
What do I remember? I remember having ice water down my drawers is what I remember. I made the mistake of telling Albert how annoyed I was by that, and so that made him want to get in on it too, you know. I couldn't stand when Yachty wasn't playing, because as soon as he wasn't playing, the whole game was about tormenting me. Water in the pocket, water down the pants, Gatorade in the pants, seeds down my shirt. It just was never ending. I just always wanted Yachty out on the field for, you know, he's a great player, he's gonna help us win, but also just so he wasn't in the dugout annoying me. And then Albert got in on it.
Straight ahead on Cardinals Insider, Waino's impact on the field is equaled only by his work off of it.
Once you feel what it's like to give, it's better than receiving.
More on that when we return. Adam Wainwright has helped transform the lives of thousands across the globe through his foundation Big League Impact. And in the process, he's led dozens of other big leaguers to step up to their own charitable efforts too.
For me and my personal journey, I went to all the different cancer balls and pet rescue foundation deals and children's hospitals and all kinds of things, trying to figure out what it was that was going to be kind of my niche. And then we got involved with some water initiatives, with clean water, and then we got involved with some food initiatives. So we were working with Water Mission, and we were working with Crisis Aid. They were feeding kids in Ethiopia, and they were going up into the mountains, and they were rescuing these kids who were literally like minutes and days away from death, from starvation. And I just, you know, when we go meal to meal and we say like, man, I'm starving, you know, when you see a picture of that kid and then you see the results after the feeding program, what that makes, that really stuck with me. And it was clear to my wife and I that it was the basic essential needs, the food, the water, the shelter, the medicine, the things that if they don't have it immediately, they're going to be very, very sick or die. That was what really stuck with us. So this idea came about as, hey, let's try to get something off the ground. We'll do a fantasy football event and we'll give all the money, 50% St. Louis, we'll give 50% abroad, and we'll do a clean water project. And that's what we did, the Honduras project. And I went there and I saw it firsthand and what impact that made. And I was able to take that story and tell other teammates about it. And so we've got a lot of people involved with it there. So this idea that, hey, if you don't know what you want to do yet, let us help you experience what it's like to give. Because once you feel what it's like to give, it's better than receiving. And so I want to make sure that if there's players out there not using their platforms, at Big League Impact, we're going to try to empower that player to go out and do great things in their community and abroad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Coming up, Waino's teammates talk about what he means to them.
Waino is the ultimate teammate.
Stay with us. Adam Wainwright is a presence on the mound and has clout in the clubhouse. Here's what Adam's teammates had to say about him.
Number one, he's one of the greatest leaders I've ever been around, probably up there with Yachty and Albert. Those are the top three.
He's seen everything in this game, from winning World Series to losing World Series to winning divisions. I mean, he's done everything in this game you could think of.
It's his competitiveness. He's so competitive out there, and he finds a way to get people out and just finds a way to get an extra inning, and he wants to win. He wants to compete so bad. You don't know that when you're facing him. I mean, you know he's a great pitcher, but to really see it up close and personal, I have a lot of respect for that.
Waino is, outside of start day, is the same guy every day. I appreciate that. I appreciate his consistency every day.
Waino is the ultimate teammate. He's a guy that you want to have on your team off the field because he's able to bring everybody together, and also on the field because he's one of the top competitors I've ever met.
You know, he's like a father to a lot of us in there. You know, I remember when I got drafted, you know, he's been here a long time, and, you know, he's always been so open and caring and willing to help others get better, you know, and I appreciate that a lot about him.
How he treats people is something that we could all learn from, because he treats everyone with respect, and that's something that I admire about him.
Really intelligent person, and, you know, I like to listen to everything he's got to say, whether it's just stories or him playing the guitar or singing or whatever it is. He's a man of many talents, so it's fun to be around.
To have a guy that's play for so long, has that knowledge, and is able to bring everybody together with a winning attitude, I think that's very, very important for a clubhouse.
The 2006 National League Championship Series was tightly contested. The Cardinals and Mets battled to a winner-take-all Game 7 at Shea Stadium. Rookie Adam Wainwright was tasked with closing it out. St. Louis led 3-1 in the ninth, but noted Cardinal killer Carlos Beltran stood in with the bases loaded and 2 out. What happened next lives forever in baseball history.
Cardinals leading 3-1 here in the bottom of the ninth inning. One of the most dangerous hitters in the business at the plate, Carlos Beltran. He is ready. So is Wainwright. The 0-2 delivery. Curve struck him out looking. The Cardinals are going to Michigan to take on the Tigers. They mob Adam Wainwright on the mound. They are National League champions and headed for Detroit.
Still to come, perhaps no one has ever spread this much joy by simply taking a walk. See what I mean after the break. Welcome back. We're setting aside this portion of the show to look back at 2 of our favorite Waino stories from years past. In 2021, Adam began taking old man walks the day after he pitched. And last season, he let us stroll along.
This year has been more because I had a couple of back things going on, a little spasmy early in the season, so I've been just leisurely walking, enjoying the time. And everywhere I go, everyone's like, hey, can we join you on your walk? And I'm like, no.
You know, one of the great things about the day after pitching old man walk is the escalator. And a young fella can't get away with that, but it's the old man walk, so I can take an escalator whenever I want. It's like, who's that? Like some big tall guy's waving at me. Who in the world is that?
But it's a time of just total relaxation for me and just exploration. I get out to see the new parts of the stadiums I've never been in.
One seat. Just one seat in the row. Never seen it. You ever seen that before?
That's not funny!
Trying to get me divorced. Here in Chicago, I've kind of explored a lot of the different areas, even went in a couple of the bathrooms, which are not that great. And I had probably my funniest walk here. I went out into the bleachers and the Cubs pitchers were out there warming up and I was the only one in the whole crowd. There was nobody here yet. It was like 11 in the morning. The stands weren't open yet. The fans hadn't come in. And I was wearing my Cardinals red shirt and Cardinals shorts. And there was a pitcher on the field, young guy. I said, hey, can you take a picture of me in the stands real quick? And he said, no, I can't take a picture with you. And I was like, no, I don't want you to take a picture with me. I just want you to, I'm gonna throw you my phone, you take a picture of me in the stand. He said, no, I can't do that, buddy. And he throws me a ball. So now I have a ball that he gave me because I think he thinks I'm just a fan. And I said, I appreciate the ball, buddy. And his bullpen catcher was dying laughing. His bullpen catcher knew who I was. I said, hey, my name's Adam. I pitched for the Cardinals for the last 16 years. Can you please take a picture of me right now in the stands with my phone if I throw it to you? And he was like, crap, yes, I can take a picture of you. I said, I appreciate it. I flipped him the phone. He takes a picture of me, throws the phone back. And I said, thanks for the ball. And he was like, ah.
Under Mike's shield, Cardinals pitchers used to compete in a yearly PFP competition at spring training. And if you're unfamiliar, that's pitchers fielding practice. Waino is an ultra competitor and likes to have a good laugh too. We discovered that when he wore a mic for us in 2021.
Gertie, I believe there's a deal to be made here where we just sit here and talk for a while and I'll slip a little $20 in your pocket.
Yeah, and we're both mic'd up, so it might not go real well.
Today's competition, a PFP will get a day off at their choosing that makes sense within the camp parameters. The group that finishes last has to sing the national anthem at a B game.
Ooh, I like that.
Dang, you're gonna have me signing up to lose on purpose. Look at this. Cannot believe it. Yeah, right on the end. Oh boy. Oh my word. Can't hit the ground?
Ball cannot hit the ground, right, Waino. So you can pop it up, bobble it. As long as it doesn't hit the ground, you're good. Ooh, tough one, Waino.
That's right. Get that ball.
Yeah,
Carp
practice
or Tommy.
round. You're good. You're good. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Love those. Take another one of those, please. Hey, no! Dang it. Sorry, guys.
That boy.
Slow move.
Come on, Waino. Come on, Waino.
Change up.
Just an out.
Get the ball down, Waino.
Oh, yes. Tough one. Very nice, Waino.
What are we at?
7.
7. See, don't be trying to add stuff, man.
Go, no! No catch! No catch! He went close side low, got him!
Who's singing?
Huh? Who's singing? Jack's group.
Yeah!
Yes.
On the main field, too.
Well, he gave us 2, but I still don't know how we got 31.
Oh, say, can you see?
In just a while, we'll relive the moments which make Adam Wainwright one of the best pitchers in Cards history.
Swing and a miss. The Cardinals are world champions for 2006.
It's an emotional look back that you won't want to miss. That's coming up later on in the show. This is normally the spot in the show where I take one of your questions, but today we do something a little different. This organization has a long legacy of winning on the field, but its tradition is also filled with men of exceptional character. Adam Wainwright certainly fits that description. The way he pitched reminds us of a bygone era. It's tough, relentless, and singularly focused on making the final pitch of every start. But what I've enjoyed equally is watching Adam make a difference off the field, in the local community, in other countries, and with the fans. He sought to maximize his time in uniform, and the results fit the grand tradition of this franchise. I'd like to wish Waino congratulations on a great career. I'd also like to welcome him to the Cardinals alumni, where he'll undoubtedly keep making an impact. Next year, I'll take more of your questions during Ask Ozzy. You can submit them over the winter at cardinals.com/insider or just click the Ask Ozzy tab. But for now, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll close the show with one final look at Adam's career. Adam Wainwright ends his career third all-time in franchise history with wins, innings pitched, and appearances. A player who helped define his era, cementing his legacy with milestones and playoff success. Here's one final look at Waino's elite career.
That was such a dramatic moment. Game 7, it was win or die, bases loaded, bottom of the 9th. You know, everything I've ever dreamed about growing up. It was every time I ever was practicing by myself, visualizing stuff in the backyard, it was always bases loaded, bottom of the 9th.
Breaking ball struck him out, and the Cardinals have won the pennant. Molina leaps into the arms of Adam Wainwright. It's a Waino Redbird winner! 200 career victories for Adam Wainwright.
helping other people. I mean, that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. When you're given platform, when you're given spotlight, it's better to live your life in a way that's helpful to others rather than just for yourself.
He got him, struck him out. Adam Wainwright continues to prove his career. Legendary stuff here in St. Louis. I think we all agree there's no one quite like Uncle Charlie. Truly one of a kind. That is Adam Wainwright.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The Cardinals will go to the National League Championship Series. And they mob Wainwright as he goes the distance.
For the first time since 1982, St. Louis has a World Series winner.
I couldn't be more proud to wear the birds on the bat every single game. To wear the uniform really means a lot to me. It has been something that I don't take lightly. I really, really, really respect the uniform.
That's it for this episode and this season. It's been a pleasure to talk with you all summer long. And while the season might be over, our team will keep the content coming on the Cardinals YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe. And of course, you can rewatch old episodes at cardinals.com/insider too. And for everyone involved with the show, I'm Ozzie Smith. Season 9 will premiere the weekend of March 23rd and 24th. I'll see you then.
It's time to fly.